Hello, and thanks again for joining us for Tuesday Talking Points. You know, I had to laugh myself the other day when I thought of the last time that I played golf. After a long week of work, I cut out early, quickly changed, and went rushing up to the first tee. Took 2 practice swings and hit the ball. Then, of course, as my usual fashion, I voiced my displeasure about my drive as I sliced it. Now, what was I thinking? What did I realistically expect? You know, if I don't prepare, practice, and train for something, why should I expect more than just mediocre results? Do you think that's the way that Tiger Woods or Phil Mickelson or Freddie Couples do it on the golf course? I think not. Simply put, real professionals do a lot of preparation and a lot of practice. The same thing occurred to me while at a Sox game. I looked out at the field of players. Now herein lies the difference between a professional and an amateur, someone who takes it very seriously or one who does not. And it's an attitude that applies as much to sports as it does to work or maybe a hobby. It also hit me while preparing to do a reading at church. Much like an actor and actress would prepare, but probably not nearly as much, I tend to pre-read the passage to myself, sometimes 10 or 15 times, in addition to practicing out loud several more. All this in preparation for just one Sunday Mass. Now, why do I do that? Well, besides wanting to get better at it, it's probably because if I fail, I don't fail quietly and alone. I do so publicly, in front of a few hundred people. So in order to hopefully avoid embarrassment, I adapt a more professional approach, an attitude, and a commitment to preparation and practice. Perhaps if we all pretended that if we failed, there were a couple hundred of your best friends watching you, prior to going on a sales call perhaps, or a presentation, we'd all practice a lot more.